Hi, I'm Ainsley Wallace. You're watching BrockVlog.com.
It's a beautiful day in downtown Brockville. This is Vince BrockVlog. We got a very special guest with us today. Ainsley Wallace is here. Hey, Ainsley.
Hello.
Just my luck. We're sitting in here today trying to figure out what to do with the show. Ainsley walks in. We're going to talk a little bit about a show that's going on. She has nothing to do with, I have nothing to do with, but it was in the paper today. Our good friend and loyal BrockVlog viewer, Shauna Kennedy's put together this little show called Peanuts Remembered. It's on this weekend and next weekend at the BCI Theater. And I thought we'd just take a couple seconds and talk about, you know, peanut stories, like favorite peanut stories. The peanuts that I remember most vividly were on a plane trip that I took from Toronto to New York City. I was really nervous in the airplane. The plane was jittering, and this really nice stewardess came up to me and said, "Excuse me, sir, would you like some peanuts?" I remember that to this day. Ainsley, tell us your favorite peanut memory story.
I've had bad peanuts, I've had good peanuts, salty peanuts, sweet peanuts, all kinds of peanuts, but...
Now, when you were a kid, do you remember when your mom brought home a brand new jar of peanut butter and you opened it up and there was one peanut on top?
That was Skippy, wasn't it?
That was Skippy, yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
I always stole my dad's peanuts. My dad had the, what are the roasted peanuts? The dry roasted peanuts, and he'd get mad because we took all the peanuts. There's
just so many great, warm, fuzzy peanut stories, aren't there, that to be remembered?
Absolutely.
And I think that's what's going to be going on. If you want to come down to BCI and remember peanuts, it's a good time to go. I'm sure there's going to be a little interactive session where you'll be able to talk about your favorite peanut stories. Are you planning on going?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I recommend everybody goes down. Slightly off topic a little bit, I did have a funny story about when I remember almonds.
Almonds?
Yeah, before I tell mine, you probably have a almond story.
Yeah, my almond story isn't pretty.
Go ahead.
Don't eat too many almonds. They don't do nice things to your body.
Sort of tricky stuff happening?
Yeah, I had to leave work.
My almond story is I was at the Corral Center and I bought some those sugary coated almonds and I was eating them and I was cheering for the team. And most people, when they eat an almond, you lay it flat against your teeth and then you crunch it down. Well, I don't know what I was doing. I'm nuts. I'm crazy this way. People tell me this all the time. But I put the almond straight up like a spike and I bit down on it and that almond shot up like a bullet right between my tooth and my gum and it was up in there and instantly I was in pain. And I came up and I just went up to your dental office right up here and Dr. Mike took me right in and scraped that sucker out of there.
Yeah, that can hurt, eh?
Yeah.
You gotta floss more often. That won't happen.
Yeah, you see all the guys in the Sens games there flossing. It's really hot.
Oh, it's sexy. Turns you on.
Okay, well that's all we're going to talk about today on BrockVlog. Stay tuned. This is a very explosive Wicked Weekend edition. We're going to be taking a little peek at what happened yesterday when I went over there to Crazy Gord Brown's office. Tried to go in there and ask him a very simple question. It got ugly real fast. This is Vince BrockVlog for BrockVlog.com. The federal government has come through with their very first, one of their very first election promises that's going to affect us directly, and that's the 1% GST reduction from 7% down to 6%. Now, people say it's 1% less GST, well, but 1% out of 7 is actually 14.3% reduction in GST. So all the money that you spend in GST this year, you're going to save 14.3%. I'm just wondering why they don't promote it as that. That sounds much like a much bigger savings than saying 1% saving on GST. Really, total GST savings, 14.3%. We're going to give a call over to Gord Brown's office. There he is. I don't know if you can catch that, Lance. There's a handsome hairdo man right there with a couple of old guys. He looks really good in there. It's a nice suit he's got on, too. 613, of course. 345 7039. Here we go.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.
Okay, strike one. Okay, you know these conservatives are having this no talking to the press policy on now. I guess they're taking it a little extreme. But perhaps I misdialed, even though it's on videotape. 613 345 7039.
The number you have reached is not in service.
It's right there.
This is a recording. The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.
That's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give up. There's other numbers on here. We're going to call the Gananoque office. 613 382 9927.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.
You got to be kidding. Okay, I don't think Gord Brown's paying his phone bill.
Is not in service.
All right. Okay, let's try one more time, and then we're going to go across the street. We're going to go to the Kempville office. 1-613-258-0378. Here we go.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Yeah, Stephen Harper's really got a lid on this party.
This recording.
Oh, so if you have any problems that need addressing by the federal government today, you're kind of out of luck, I guess. I'm making these numbers up. It's not from a misprint in the phone book. Take a look at this. This is the official gordbrown.ca Conservative Party of Canada website. There it is. There's the phone numbers right there. Oh, there he is right there with old Stephen Harper. There's Gord there. Another little desk when he's sworn in. Yeah, and he's been avoiding us ever since. Okay, let's go across the street. BrockVlog studios are conveniently located directly across the street from the Gord Brown main office. So you're probably wondering why we called 3 times. Well, we've been in here since we started the show back in February the 2nd, trying to get an interview with the man, and they keep giving us the runaround. So we're just going to walk across here right now and just see what the hell's going on. A little side issue I'd like to take up with the people in Brockville. This is a very clearly marked sidewalk here, and you'll notice that the cars just go right on by without even stopping for someone even as bold as standing here with a microphone and camera condemning everybody. Yeah, how you doing? Good, yeah, no, take your time. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, there's somebody right there. Nice red car. I don't know if you have the legal right to do that. I'm just going to go in here before we get shot and just make sure everything's okay. We got Andrew here. He's going to just tell us about the GST reduction. We've been in here several times requesting an interview with Mr. Brown, and no one's getting back to us. We called the 3 phone numbers that are listed on the webpage, and they're all out of order.
Thank you.
Do you have a phone number that we could call?
Thank you.
We have no phone number. They're really helpful here, just as we suspected. They're great. I think we're going to see they're closed for lunch soon. Well, we tried several really friendly approaches to get in touch with our Member of Parliament. And as you can see, the people in here just threw us right out the door. Reminds me of the time we were up in the mall. Anyway, if you want to come down here, they're on King Street. You can come on down here. You can go and ask them for an interview. They'll take your name and number. They promise to get back to you, but they won't do it. As you've seen on the webpage, phone numbers are all out of order. The Stephen Harper gag order is definitely in place. The Conservative Party of Canada is locked up tighter than a drum. So you might want to try some provincial politics or maybe even municipal. We know the Mayor Ben Teecamp's a lot more friendly than they are down here. Run this place a little bit like Guantanamo Bay here. She's on the phone and they're talking to somebody already. Don't know how they got through. Must be an outgoing phone call only. But yeah, okay, well, that's all I got.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.